Today, I'm going to talk to you about Lehman Brothers. Lehman Brothers is a global financial services firm that originated in 1850, but actually didn't go public until 1994 as a spinoff of American Express. They specialized in investment banking and management, equity and fixed income sales, and private equity and banking. They're actually quite good. Since going public in 1994, their revenues increased 600%. Their employee headcount increased 230%. Now on the left, I show their stock price history. And this graph can be a little bit deceptive as it looks like a lot of peaks and valleys. But what you're actually seeing here is those two peaks are actually a 2-for-1 stock split, which is the result of the valleys, which is incredibly good for this company. And just before their bankruptcy, their market cap reached $45.5 billion in 2007. So what happened? Greed. Lehman made enormous amounts of money in the subprime mortgage market. They were said to have morphed into a real estate hedge fund disguised as an investment bank. Their risky commercial real estate holdings were 3 times greater than the capital. That might not sound like a whole lot, but with that type of structure, it would only take a 3 to 5% decline in the real estate market to completely wipe them out. I illustrated this on the right by their leverage ratio. Now, their leverage ratio is just their debt to equity ratio. And we can see from 2003 to 2008, it's a steady incline showing that they couldn't get away from getting that extra risk to just generate that extra cash, which led to, in 2008, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, citing a debt of over $750 billion, which remains the largest bankruptcy filing in U.S. history. They were said to have played a key role in the 2009 financial crisis. The bankruptcy triggered a drop in the Dow of more than 500 points, which, except for 9/11, was the largest drop in one day at that point. So enough of this financial talk. Who's to blame? Richard Severin Fold Jr., the Lehman Brothers CEO. Now, he is definitely to blame because not only did he proceed to increase their portfolio to an unreasonably high risk, but more importantly, he didn't do his fiduciary duty of alerting the public of what was going on, especially in 2007 when he had multiple chances. Aaron Callan, on the other hand, on the right, the CFO, is arguably more premeditated and fundamentally wrong in her dealings, as she approved the accounting practice called Repo 105, which is the trick that they use to hide debt on their books and show it as revenue. Where are they today? The CEO never apologized, and even though he's rumored to have lost around $1 billion, he's definitely still a multimillionaire and is ironically now backing a small financial firm that helps small and medium-sized companies raise funding. Aaron, on the other hand, had a little bit different of a path. Just after the Lehman Brothers fall, she actually almost had to file for bankruptcy herself and attempted suicide. Since then, she got her life back on track, and she's just written a memoir called Full Circle. She currently lives in Florida, where she has married an ex-firefighter and is now a mom. Now, in ending, I thought it was pretty comical that Lehman Brothers is actually subject to quite a bit of jokes in pop culture. They're shown in The Big Short as the characters walk through Lehman Brothers just after the bankruptcy, going to the trading floor. And in Despicable Me, they're actually shown as, quote unquote, the Bank of Evil. You can see under it, it says formerly Lehman Brothers. Thank you. Here are my sources.